Well, democracy is about opinion of the people, and the protest is allowed in a democratic setting. But every protest must be reasonably conceived to be able to make political sense. I think it's too early at this time in the life of this government for anybody to come out to say he wants to protest. First of all, there have not been any engagement where those who are sponsoring the protest was able to tell us the reasons for the protest. Secondly, given the global situation today and the insecurity in the country, we have a very fragile political environment that, if not managed and protected very well, may collapse the entire country. So those who are going to protest, what is the reason for the protest? And if they have no reason for the protest, I think our advice, we're meaning Nigerians, citizens of this country who are making sacrifices. Some of us have paid the supreme price for the existence of this country. We should guide our country very jealously. I think it is a wrong time for anybody to do any protest, because the implication of doing that, if care is not taken, is that it may be hijacked, like the NSAS experience, where criminals now hijacked and innocently conceived agitation by young Nigerians. So this is another kind of temptation that I think too, that those behind the protest, because they have not been able to come out openly to say they are behind it, there is something that is a motive that is yet to be unraveled. So I think that we are not in support of the protest. We are not going to support any protest that has no programs, that is not discussed, that nobody knows what the problems are. Okay, if you are protesting, what do you want government to do? Because the reason for protest is that they want an issue to be addressed. What are the issues? So in my view, I think there is no need to overheat the polity, overheat our environment, and put our people in a position that the hardship that is occasioned by economic recession all over the world is further worsened. So I advise against the protest. Yeah, we are here to first thank the President for all the support that's given to the people of Southeast, and as the leader of our party, All Progressive Congress, to formally inform him that the former Senate President, Aim Power Saim, distinguished senator standing by me, has formally joined All Progressive Congress and is now part of the bigger political family in the country. And we are excited about it as a zone. We are also excited about it as a nation. And the president, being the leader of the party, is also excited about it. He knows his pedigree. He knows his capacity. He knows that once he believes in a cause, he goes all out for it. So I think it's a very big plus, politically speaking, to our party, to the government of the country under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR. And also arising from there, we use the opportunity to commend and thank him for signing into law the Southeast Development Commission, which he just assented. If you recall, that bill has been there for the past, God knows. Attempts to pass that bill 3 times failed. But under his watch, he finally assented to the bill, which means listening to our cries. And the people of Southeast, particularly the leadership and the Southeast Governor's Forum, which I'm the chairman, were indeed very grateful. We're very happy with that. It means that the neglect we've been crying for a very long time is being addressed now by the national government. So we owe this glory to Almighty God and to Mr. President for being able to do this justice to our people. We have started harvesting from it. If you recall, only a few days ago, there was a local government election in Ebonyi State. And in that election, it was like a one-party movement. The entire local governments and councils were won by All Progressive Congress. The party that used to be the strong opposition party, PDP, were not anywhere to be seen. And the majority of the leaders already decamped to APC, and they voted one way. So in the same manner, it means that, because democracy is about the people. When the people are now unanimously agreeing that government is doing well, and the political party is doing well, and they're all collapsing into that political party, what is remaining is to address the campaign of calumny arising from the propaganda of the opposition, which all of us here, most of us are used to. So under this leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, it is a new dawn. The old system is being liberated, and new ways of doing things are beginning to emerge in the country. We now have a country.
Can you look back at the history of PDP and tell me how many leaders PDP had produced that had joined APC or another party at any particular point in time? It's common. But importantly, have a determination to be sure that the country moves on the right path. And I should be available to contribute my quota. Contributing quota does not necessarily mean to work, but to engender a conducive atmosphere for progress. I'm not looking for work, but there is need that, given the challenges the country is facing today, that we all need to put all the hands on deck to make the country move forward. So certainly the country is passing through turbulent times, and it is the duty of every patriot. If you have nothing to add, ensure that you contribute to the peaceful atmosphere that will engender progress in the country.
You see how I feel? I'm very excited, and it's a thing of joy to me that every big fix in my state, especially that of our nation, I am and so many other distinguished leaders, have decided to join our party, the All Progressive Congress. And is part of the benefit of dividends of democracy. We've been able to do well according to our own understanding and based on our own best of judgment. And that is what is engineering a lot of them to join APC, like what Mr. President has done in so many areas. Somebody like Pius is not a pushover. He's not somebody that you can say because of money is joining APC, or that is hungry, or that is looking for a job, like he said. So it's based on the disposition of Mr. President as a leader of the party in our great nation, Nigeria, and the disposition of the governor as a leader of the party in the state, and our own Governor General in Southeast, the leader of the Southeast Governors Forum, Senator Hope, and that is what that makes a lot of them to join APC.
Thank you.